When tourists arrive in Cebu City, the first thing they normally do is grab the first bus headed south to start their waterfall hunting adventure in Cebu. But maybe this is a mistake. Cebu City itself actually holds a few beautiful hidden waterfalls, if you know where to look. Today we're pulling back the curtain on one of Cebu City's most hidden waterfalls, Himbabawud Falls of Barangay Bonbon. Today we're headed to a waterfall, one of the much less known waterfalls of Cebu City. To get there, you need to come like you're going toward Balamban, and then you need to turn when you see this sign. Once you turn, I don't really know what you do. I guess follow the road until you find the mountain river farm. Hopefully it's not too difficult to find. I mean, it looks like they've got good signage. Hi. Excuse me. We found it! Lava Mountain River Farm! Yeah, baby! Okay, we arrived at the Lava Mountain River Farm. We don't know what to do. Okay, there's people coming up now. There was nobody here when we pulled up.
He said that the best way to go to the waterfalls is go to the area where there's a lot of coconut trees. We can park our motorbike there and then ask for a guide. So it's 100 pesos per head.
Okay, it's one of those days where already things are going a little bit not according to plan. We read some articles online and they said that if you just go to the Lava River Farm, that they'll hook you up with a guide there. But then they told us to come to the big area with all the coconut trees and ask around here. But we saw one dude and he wasn't guiding us. And then we drove forward. We don't know where we're supposed to go, where we're supposed to put the bike. I don't really know who to talk to, but oh, there's a dude. It's just weird that like online it said that lava hooks you up with the guide and then they're like, nah, bruh. Alright, so because we don't really have much other choice, we haven't seen anybody but some kids who pointed us this way. We're just following this path. I mean, there's a well-defined trail here for now. And it is following up the river. We know that's the way to the waterfall. Everyone says we'll need a guide eventually. For now, we're just gonna follow it and hopefully we'll find someone who's willing to guide us. Back down around this way. It's back this way. Yeah. There's stairs there.
So where do you...
I think you gotta go under the wires.
Guys, we found it. Here's our waterfall.
Isa and I have hiked for a while. No one ever volunteered to guide us. Been hiking for like 30 minutes maybe, and we're at our first branch in the river. We don't know if we need to go up this way or follow back this way, and there's definitely nobody to ask. So I volunteer that we split up. Just kidding.
I suggest that you fly your drone so we can see.
That's a great idea. Okay, we're gonna put the drone up and see if we can find the waterfall with it. Okay, so the drone didn't tell us a lot. All we know is we're for sure not directly on the waterfall and not seeing it. It's also just difficult because the phone screen's so small. We thought we saw something that it could have been the waterfall. The direction to the right looks bigger, and it looks like we saw like a little house this way as well. So maybe we'll get lucky and someone will be there and we can ask. We just asked some people in one of the little houses here. And yeah, we gotta go back and go the other way. At least there are houses here to ask, because we were ready to follow this path for a little while. I crossed over right here. I wasn't looking. I don't know exactly what happened, but I just hear Izai drop, and she's talking about her hand.
I guess I slammed it.
Does it feel broken, or you think it's okay?
It's okay.
You can move everything?
Yeah.
No pain? Like sharp pain in one spot? Okay, we're gonna keep an eye on it. I've broken my hand before, and it can be hard to tell at first. Hopefully it's all right. I look back and Izai's legit laying in the water, and it's like the current's strong here, so I grabbed her and was like pulling, like hold on. Oh my gosh, her bag did go in. Hopefully everything's okay. Let's get up out of this area. We've done a lot of stuff like this and I've never heard just a splash and Izai screaming behind me. Right there's the path we're looking for, so we're super close. We're just gonna wait for a minute relax, and then we're gonna keep moving forward. All right, Izai stands firm that she does not think anything's broken, but she does say the tips of her fingers are like pulsing with pain. So we're gonna head forward. There might be some climbing ahead, I don't know. We're just gonna have to see if she can do it. Seems like she only has one hand right now, but she wants to go forward, so just so everyone's clear, I'm not making her go forward. She wants to keep going, so let's hunt this waterfall. Okay, this got pretty dangerous. I had to put the camera away for a little bit. We are going up a bunch of boulders. It was back there's a spot where it was so slick, so easy to slip. You needed both hands. I don't know how Izai was doing it. I was helping her when I could, but man, it's rough. Amazingly, at this point, we ran back into the guy who passed us earlier when I was vlogging, and he offered to guide us the rest of the way. It was still another 15 or 20 minutes of hiking through the river and up multiple smaller waterfalls. There were so many, in fact, that I wasn't even able to film them all. Okay, I can see it up ahead. It looks really tall. It looks really nice. Izai's already up there with the guy we found who's guiding us. Oh man. I'm gonna switch to the B-roll lens and let's just enjoy. This waterfall is way, way bigger than what I expected it to be. I saw a couple pictures, but the pictures don't do it justice, and this video probably doesn't either, to be honest. This thing is really big, very, very tall. I got in there a little bit, but it's literally one of the coldest waterfalls I've ever felt in my life. It's freezing. Maybe because of all the rains recently, and it's really early in the morning. I don't really know why, but dude, it is really, really cold. Himbabawud Falls is really a sight to behold in person. It may not be the brilliant blue of the waterfalls in other parts of Cebu, but there was a magical feeling to finding this place that can only be experienced in person. The buildup of passing by so many smaller waterfalls on the way really helped add to the anticipation of finally seeing this thing. We also noticed another pretty good sized waterfall further back when I was flying the drone, but we had no idea how to get there, as in person Himbabawud is much too tall for us to scale without assistance. Izai, what do you think about this waterfall?
Nice.
Was it worth breaking your hand for?
I hope my hand is not broken.
Not worth Izai breaking her hand, so hopefully it's not broke, though it is still causing her pain and trouble. I'm actually gonna do something I rarely do, and I'm gonna put the camera away so I have two hands to head back, because the first half going back until we meet up with the other river, it's rough. Once we meet up with the other river, it's a pretty easy hike, but until then, you kind of need both hands to make sure you're not falling. We have no guide going back. The guide that led us the last part of the way, we gave him a tip and then he went back to what he was doing. He was just working. Oh, this is his land? Well, are you serious?
I mean, that part there really.
Oh, that part, but not the waterfall.
Not this one.
I thought you were saying he owned the waterfall. I was like, bro. We couldn't help but pull the camera out a couple of times on the way back. The whole path is just so beautiful. We even stopped eventually to swim in part of the river where the water wasn't so cold. Imbabao Falls is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to beautiful hidden waterfalls in Cebu City. We'll be uncovering more of these in upcoming videos. Also, just so you know, Izai's hand is fine. We were planning to vlog our trip to the hospital, but they wouldn't let us film. No bones were broken, but it still took over a month for her to be able to use her hand properly again. Anyway, until next time, keep wondering.